Dr. T.P. Shashikumar sir to please come to the dais and talk a few words. Call him first.
Sisters and brothers of the great nation Bharat. I was just telling her don't call me, but she said the other program is not ready, so I have to fill up the blanks. We have the great nation in front of us with a great name. I don't call it India, I call it Bharat. Bhava, Tala and Raga together. Bharat is Bhava, Raga, Tala. We always have a lot of activities around which have got Bhavam and Ragam and Talam put together, that's Bharat. Which was ruled by different smaller segments of kings at different places. Fortunate or unfortunate, somebody came from outside and started uniting it. There are a lot of critics of the whole nation start thinking about this. If Britishers would not have been here, what would have been the situation today for India? Probably we would have had much more splitter, smaller kings and kings, or maybe kingdoms, or it would have been pieces. That's what some of the critics say. But if you go back to the traditional knowledge of Bharatam, Bharata Deshe, Bharata Gande, every chanting in the temple starts with that. That has got the Kailasa in the center, around it, starting from Iraq, the southeast, northeast, starting from there to the south to the Vijayanagara Samrajyam ending at Australia. That was our Bharataganda. Vedas are not written in the so-called India today. It was written in Bharat, somewhere closer to Mongolia border. That means Bharat was extending up to China. That was Bharatadesham Bharataganda. Only when later part of the country, when we wanted to have our own redefined India, after the Kailasa has come and the Himalaya has come, we added some more portion saying that Meroha Dachine Parshe Andhra Deshe. That's what chanting which we have. Meroha Dachine Parshe came later. That was not in the original text. So that was our Bharatadesham with all that country around this. And even now, if when you read those chantings, we feel that the feeling of nation is there. Therefore, the country India is not the national feeling which we have. There is a difference between country and nation. Similarly, there is a difference between citizen and individual. I don't know for wrong or right for some point of time. Until very recently, the feeling of nation has been lost. Probably people, the citizen have become individual. And I'm very glad that the younger generation, the next generation youth, don't have too many problems in their life. Our generation had too many problems in our life. We had struggles. After independence also, India had a lot of troubles. We were not lavish. I remember in our childhood, most of the rich people also had problems of having smaller items in their hand. We never had a pencil which was bigger. We used to use it at the last bit of it. With all the prosperity, we had daridram along with that. But today's generation is living in lavishness. And they have nothing else to think. Probably they will start thinking about the nation building and all that. It's glad that the next youth, which is going to be in another next 15, 20 years, when the youth takes our age, India will become much more better. And the whole world will look towards India for its messages, and generations coming from there also will look forward. Because Bharatam also means, Bha means Bhau, means sunlight, the lightness. And Ritam, Rati means enjoy, enjoying the brightness. The brightness of knowledge. We have the largest human resources available with the largest knowledge. And therefore, the whole world is going to come to us uncomfortably comfortable life. And we don't have luxury, but we have luxury in our manas. No nation in the world have this much of prosperity. And I keep saying, if the Vijayanagara Samrajya king was going for bath, the ornaments and the items which he used to carry for changing after his bath, if that was being carried by too many donkeys, he used to have 20 donkeys who were carrying his items. That is enough to buy America or England even today. So we are that rich. Though the Americans have come here to this country and then taken a lot of wealth, it's like taking water from the sea by the sun. It definitely will get purified and come back.
Wow.
We have seen all that has gone out from this country has come back with much more knowledge. All of us, whoever learned many things from using every knowledge from the other country, we have learned so much, and all that is being used for the development of the nation now. We can be proud of being in that generation where India is going to be much more prosperous, much more greater, much more courageous, and every other nation has lost its tradition, but India still keeps its tradition. And with that tradition we are going to in progress. So we have the traditional knowledge, Chira Puratanam, and Nitya Nudanam together is called what is called Sanatana. So India as a Dharma Shastra with Sanatana Dharma in a wish, the next generation youth is going to handle this situation of uncertainty in some portion of this country and going to guide the older generation to a better, peaceful death in this country. Because every one of us want to have a peaceful death, though we don't have a peaceful life sometimes. Okay? Thank you, thanks a lot. God bless you.